everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Icewind Dale. Here we're going to the Gloomfrost. What's your constitution? We might need to rest again. What's lowered his constitution? Is that a regular thing? Oh, right, that. I forgot about that. Interesting that doesn't seem to affect his hit point. Well, he is a thief. They don't really get any bonuses past 16. Alright, we should rest again, though. Just to, of course.
The loot is mine. I'll make this as painless as possible.
There we go. Okay, so the Gloomfrost, it's a pretty big area with just an unbelievably large amount of stuff to get through. So lots of trolls, lots of wind trolls, lots of polar bears, some ice giants.
Your life is
those things.
God's grant me strength.
Done. Aye. Duty calls.
Okay, I don't think that resting got rid of the shield either. There's a shield you can pick up and fix in this area, but it's just lying on the ground. It's not like a lootable thing. So I'm hoping we didn't just despawn that by resting. Oh, right, I forgot there were frost salamanders. I hate these things.
May I help?
God's grant me strength.
Let's see. He has a bunch of stuff, but I don't feel like wasting a lot of things either. We can go with one of these, though. He's saved.
At your command.
Man, that thief. 14 piercing. That's a lot for a thief.
It shall be done.
This is a whole cold-themed area, though, so just basically every ice monster you can come up with is out here somewhere.
Duty calls.
Flaming oil, that's to help you kill trolls in case your normal means don't cut it. There's snow trolls out here, too. And probably ice trolls, but, you know, you don't need anything extra to kill them.
You cannot win. This time, actions must speak louder than words. It shall be done.
Ah, yes. One of the Gloomfrost Seer's eyes. Those are commonplace out here.
I shall be swift about it. I am on it.
Oh, there's more. Alright, the shield should be up here, if it's still there. It is. Yeah, so you find the dented shield. Which, can it even be used? It can. Armor class +2, and it gives you some resistance, but it's pretty broken. You can get it fixed, though. They really did enjoy all of their different graphical and animation effects they could do with Heart of Winter, because they use them everywhere. We saw a bunch of them in Trials of the Lure Master. We're seeing some out here. And it is pretty neat. I like that they went all out with these kinds of things. It shows they enjoyed it. Okay, we should find, I think, the Frost Giant down here, maybe? There's like one Frost Giant in this area.
I stand ready.
Ow.
and deliver.
If they want to keep coming at me one at a time, I'm good with that. Yep, this is them. Flame Strike has not been my best friend so far. Let's hope it hits something, though. Nope, nothing.
At your command. I shall see to it.
To victory.
My sword is yours. You can count on me.
Yes, you can find a dead one, but nothing else down here, so... You know, it's whatever. More dead winter wolves and frost giants is always a good thing. Don't like monsters like that prowling around. Another eye should peer at us at some point out here. Oh yeah, the Yetis. I forgot there were Yetis. Yetis are kind of boring. Whoa. Alright, guess we're all going melee now.
I see.
And since everyone's out here... Where is it? There we are. Got one of them. Oh, well, doesn't matter. They're all weak anyway. He had a crossbow out and he still killed him.
Done. It shall be done.
Alright, I think the majority of what's left are now trolls. Oh, there's more frost giants. Interesting. I don't particularly remember these guys out here.
You can count on me. I am on it. Duty called.
There's the other eye. Part of that bridge might collapse too, actually.
You can count on me. You can count on me.
No, it doesn't look like it. There's another trap.
I am on it. To arms! I am on it. How may I best serve? Duty calls.
Half the loot is mine.
Let's go to work. At your command. Very well.
Doesn't look like I have any other, like, single shot death blast as far as that kind of stuff goes. Let's hit him with another one of these.
My sword is high. Duty call.
I've got plenty of sun scorches just to deal with things like them. And then there's a little cave you can't go in.
Your life is forfeit.
Ooh, that's a bunch of them. Let's try to scare him. Nah, chaos is probably better. Keeps him from running away.
Yes.
Your life is forfeit.
Oh, dwarf is berserk.
Assist you in any way possible. What would you have of me? I am on it. May I help?
Ooh, run for it. Uh-oh.
I shall be swift about it.
That's really bad. Come on. Can I get rid of him, make him gone? Come on now.
Duty calls.
That's the issue with an axe like this. It's real strong, but maybe we should just keep him out of melee combat as long as this is a thing.
I stand ready. It is a shame that we must resort to violence. Very well. At your command.
I wonder if Chaotic Commands protects against him going berserk. Doesn't look like it.
I am on it.
Okay, so we can bottleneck them right here.
Half the loot is mine.
Your life is forfeit.
Attack! My sword is yours. It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
Extremes bring out the best in me.
No battle is joy. Possible. It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
Well, that one just died.
How may I be? Duty call. It will be done. I shall see to it. I stand ready.
And that is how you kill some trolls. I think that was the vast majority of them. And I really underestimated how... Oh, another eye. I thought there were only 2 of those. That's probably because one of them is pretty missable.
Very well. It shall be done. It is a shame that we must resort to violence. You can count on me. I shall see to it. Very well.
I think we've killed them all. Pretty sure this right here, yep, that's the entrance. Alright, so there's 2, I think it's 2. Pretty sure there's 2 levels inside. The first one is filled with these things. That one will run away, usually. If it gets into the blackness, it leaves.
Louder than words.
Alright. Remorhas are big, nasty creatures, and when they hit hard. They have these shells, which are only useful if you bring one of them to Dirty Liu in Lower Dorn's Deep. If you remember him, we made a Rhino Beetle shell shield, because I could have him do that, and it wasn't very good. You can bring one of those to him, which is, you know, all the way in the other games, so not very practical. Other than that, the shells are worth nothing to anyone. Now, if you do have him make one, it's a +1 to armor class, and then it has some magic resistance. It's a pretty good helmet overall. Whoa, but it's pretty useless to go and get. You gotta watch yourself too. Even with an 11 armor class, or -11 armor class, you get hit by these things sometimes. They're real good at striking. yeah, that was another one of those images that the seer sent.
I'll split you in two.
Oh yeah, these things have magic resistance too. I always forget about that. Frankly, though, they're big scary monsters. By this point, big scary monsters alone aren't a big enough threat to cause me much worry. It is much too small for me to enter, so how did they get through it is what I want to know. Because those are their tunnels, I'm pretty sure. Or no, those might be Tyrannians, actually. He's a dwarf that we'll encounter down here. I don't think I can command them, but I'll try. Magic resistance, so who knows.
Stand and deliver. I am needed. The battle is joined.
And then there are their eggs, but you can't do anything with them. I felt like there was supposed to be some kind of other quest to finish this place off, but there isn't. You find their hive, and it means nothing. I'll kill off the rest of them, though.
Half the loot is mine.
I don't think they're very vulnerable to cold. Let's see. Oh, well, it's hard to tell, because they're all resistant to everything I throw at them.
It shall be done. I stand ready. I shall see to it.
Most of this won't even hurt it, but we'll try. Oh, yeah, let's try one of these. That worked. My finger of death bit, and now it's just like a piece of nothing on the ground there. My goodness. I didn't know that finger of death reduced them to nothing. It didn't even drop a shell or anything. I gotta be careful using that. Another symbol. Yeah. Image, really.
Very well.
So that way is how you get deeper in. Yeah.
At your command.
Over here, we can find Tyrnian's Forge.
It shall be done.
So he's dwarf because the first time he arrived here, the witch took his eyes out. His thing is, he believes that ice can be shaped just like any kind of metal could, and so he's out here trying to make things out of ice. So he says to get in, you need a mirror first, so he makes a mirror out of black ice for you. And that's the key that you can get in to see her, so you must speak to him. So, he uses ice. I'll ask him if he can make a rose. He says he can, so he'll make a rose. I can now give that to Murdaugh. So you say you can guide his hands to make an item for him. Now you get to decide. So, a huge sword, its edge of device, so that's a two-handed sword. Blade like an icicle, which melts into my grip as if born there. Can kiss its opponents with its chill. Ice stretch forth its black fingers to balled up fist, fracture any creature touched by it as if they were ice, so that's a hammer or a mace. Small black dagger. Or a halberd. Well, I've already got two long swords. He can't make an axe. So it's either like a dagger or a mace, because no one uses halberds either. Because you never know. Let's go with a dagger. So he'll make a special dagger. So now I've got it. And you can also buy things from him. So armor class is 3. Yeah, well, it's not going to be as good as that. No, it's not going to be as good as anything, is it? It's kind of terrible armor. There's the mirror. There's the rose. I can ask him about the shield, and he can repair it. Yep, and then he says, you have something else in mind? That sword, the one that looks like it's been dredged from Denishir. So he made the sword that killed the dragon long ago. So he takes it, so he says he can fix it, because it's the singing sword. And he says it's either supposed to be singing properly, but it isn't right now, because it was broken a long time ago. Yeah, the young rage axe. Can feel the rage. Need the help of a necromancer. And he says he can do his part, then I can bring it over to him. So yeah, I was right. The mage is useful for that part. So he'll work on the axe a bit, but it's not going to do anything, I think, unless it does just a little bit. Okay. So there's the singing blade. Now it's 30%. Can use cure critical wounds 3 times a day. Strength plus 3 once per day. That's pretty cool. And then here's the shield. Armor class is 3. Damage resistance is an extra 10% just on all of it. So you can use some like extra protection thing, and then unfailing endurance once per day. Yeah, so see, here's the thing. It's supposed to be combined with that, but the only way you're supposed to be able to do that is to bring it to Conlin in Koldahar. And then he can put them together. I tried it recently, but I couldn't get him to even put it together, so I don't know. I never really been able to find a use for that. Plus 4. Storm Shell, Anti-Magic Shell, and then but it also gives some resistances. Yeah, let's switch these out. So did this change at all? No, it's still 5%. Oh, whoopsie.
How can I help? Yeah?
It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
Very well.
I can't just ask him to watch over me. Wait, does he have anything else for sale? He's got Frostbrand, he's got a bunch of nice stuff, but is that the electric one? It is. He's got Ashadina and Varskona. That's interesting. Finest longsword. Hold fast arrows that can entangle people. Charm, domination, entanglement, hold, paralysis, sleep, and web. Holy cow. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Alright, so he can't use them, but he can. So he can't be charmed, entangled, or held, or sleeped. So I can throw down, or webbed. Whoa. So you're telling me I can use things like Stinking Cloud and, I don't even have a web spell. I don't have a web spell? Why don't I? Oh, I do have a web spell. I just didn't see it. So I can just throw those out, and he's completely immune to those now. Yep, that's insane. That's pretty good. Okay, does anyone not have boots? Well, they have boots that aren't very good. Yeah, give me those.
Is that all?
I am on it.
There we go. Okay, now let's see if we can actually get some rest in here. Well, I planned on splitting this place into 2 episodes, but it looks like I don't have to. We've made some pretty significant progress. I might just make this one a double episode and then keep going till we're all done with everything.
Aye. Very well.
So this one might be longer than regular, but I think I could just go through this, get back and finish off the barbarian thing, and then head back to Lonelywood and finish up there as well. So this place is much different than the others. It's got traps in it, but I don't know where any of them are, really. I do know that there's ice gold. Yep, there's one. Ice storm. That's no good. Okay, I don't... Can these things be hurt by anything? Yeah, but they resist a lot. Use the club. I don't think they resist crushing damage.
Yes.
Ice is, of course, not going to hurt them, and they're golems, so I don't think any magic will. Okay, no, magic hurts them. Let's get some friends in here. How do they hit so many times?
Aye.
Thank you.
My
Just send my bodyguards out there. You heal me.
You can count on me. I stand. You can count on me.
Alright, so, yeah, Snowlock snowball swarm traps are everywhere. Is there one in
So
between
that's
these?
how it is.
If there is, I might be able to figure out a pattern here. Or not just Snowlocks. There are Snowlock snowball swarm traps. That one was an ice storm, though. It doesn't look like it. I don't know.
You can count on me.
There aren't that many, and they aren't bad enough to really warrant me searching every nook and cranny for them. I think I'm going to be okay if I just trip them and have everyone flee when it happens.
Very well.
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Oh, interesting. They help them. Maybe they were doing that to my paladin without me even realizing it. That's why they kept on wailing on him. He couldn't get away from them.
I am on it. It shall be done.
Ow. Yeah, see, there we go. Yeah, I think I can hit them with a wave. Oh, they do have magic resistance, though. Yeah, because see, the Shambling Mounds just... They resist almost all incoming blunt damage.
It shall be done.
So let's just try to hit them with, this, too. Yeah, they did not like that one at all. Oh, whoa, they take damage from regular weapons. Okay.
Come then.
At your command, you can count on me. You can count on me. Very well.
Are they coming up from this side, too? Doesn't look like it.
Very well.
That was an Autolude's freezing sphere. But it looks like what made the save, so it didn't take any damage. It's too bad that thing is so hard to pull off, because it's pretty awesome if it hits.
My sword, you can count on me.
And these Shambling Mounds are awesome. They're just so durable. They don't even deal that much damage. I mean, it's okay damage, but it's not great.
Resort to violence.
But they can just take so much.
Aye, you can count on me. You can count on me.
And they resist so many different things as well that they're very difficult to kill.
You can count on me. Very well.
Oh, interesting. Hold on.
That's your duty call.
Surely. It is a shame that we must resort to violence. This time, actions must speak louder than words.
My sword is yours.
I don't think there's anything else over here, but I think it's worth checking. If there is something, my paladin should be able to take it out.
Aye.
No, we're gonna go with an aerial servant. Aerial servants can output huge amounts of damage too, especially when hasted.
I shall see to it.
Yeah, there's nothing else here.
I am on it. You can count on me. Duty calls.
I shall not fail.
I stand ready.
Oh, there they go.
I shall see to
I
it.
think that's both of them down now. Well, they served their purpose well enough. They kept those things occupied for a long time. Fought our way through basically the whole thing with just them.
Stand and deliver.
Oh, more. Oh, right, I forgot about that. There's like a Remor has in a pit for some reason.
This painless
What
as
would you
possible.
have of me?
Actually, hang on. I got a better idea. Why don't we try out this? Does that hurt my people? It shouldn't hurt my people, but I feel like it does in this. I don't feel like taking a chance. It does. Oh man, does that
Your
hurt.
command?
Me? I'll make this as painless as possible. This time, actions must speak louder
Priest,
than
I need a
words.
priest. I shall see to it.
Okay.
Duty calls. Duty calls.
Alright, so we have a Remor house down there just kind of chilling.
This time, actions must speak louder
Very
than
well.
words.
I think you can attack him from right here. Yeah, you can get him. Casting time reduced by 2, fire damage inflicted increased by 20%. Ooh, that's awesome.
My sword duty
That's
calls.
too bad I got that so late in the game. That's a really awesome amulet. Casting time reduced by 2. It's like the amulet of power.
Battle is joined.
Duty calls.
Okay, where is my web? There it is. That didn't work. Oh, they're immune to it.
Watch me go.
Is that all of them?
Watch me go.
I think it is.
Easy enough.
Yeah. The refuge of the Gloomfrost Seer is just up there.
You can count on me. You can count on me.
With the mirror, this opens, and then in we go.
Death comes with swift wings. My hiding place is a place. Why, death? You yet fear, Tyre. You have seen the creature. She is the spirit of. She is clever. All things. Do you know the ice is a shield? More power. Ice. The creature, the mirror. Bring the ice mirror before her. In her shadow is my. If you would leave this place, I may speed your journey.
So, then she can teleport you to the surface, which you might as well. You can also have her send you to
Duty
Tyrion.
calls.
But I think I'm done with him. So her advice was pretty simple. The thing that's possessed Will of Fane is a monster that's proud. If you show it its true form, if you make it look at the mirror, it will see that it is not what it normally is, because its spirit is possessed a human. It's a dragon. It'll see that it's in a human body, not a dragon's body. It'll be disgusted by the fact that it's not a dragon. And then it will, in a rage, leave the body. So the plan is just walk in and get it to look at the mirror. That's why she's been hiding out here, because she saw a vision that she would die at the hand of this monster, this dragon. But that if it came out here to the ice, would be weakened and defeated. So she just stayed out here to hope that she'd never encounter it. Let's take a shape change. Got a first 9th level spell.
I shall see to it.
Okay, so I went a little longer with it, or did more in this one than I planned on doing. But I think I've reevaluated where we are. So, next episode we'll be heading back to the barbarian camp, neutralizing that, heading over to Lonely Wood and doing everything there, then probably getting started by completing the outside portion of the last dungeon. And then maybe 1 or 2 more episodes, probably just 1 after that, we should be done. So I'd say expect 2 more after this, and then that's probably it. But that is all for this one. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.